What's going on, everyone? MikeO back with another mail day recap. Got a large selection of stuff, a few cards that came in from fellow YouTubers, some eBay purchases, raw stuff, graded stuff, PSA, SGC, modern, vintage, wax, a little bit of everything. So we're going to get into it. As you can see, do have a unopened box here of 2020 Bowman Sapphire Edition. Red hot product. Not really sure what this is going for. Didn't look it up. But something that people were chasing when it was put on sale in the last week or so. You do get one autograph per box. I was very fortunate to get a box, and the reason I did get a box was due to a pre-sale opportunity from the 582 Montgomery Club. It's an exclusive club that Topps has. It's pretty pricey, a couple $100 to join. I actually just got my exclusive 582 Montgomery Club pin, which is nice and all. Not something I find necessary, but, I guess I'll take it. With the 582 Montgomery Club, the biggest asset to me is the pre-sale opportunities. Gives you a chance at a few select products during the course of the year. You get a factory set stamped 582 Montgomery Club. You get a few exclusive sets during the year. They're usually 20 cards or so. Some of them have autographs, some of them don't. And, unique opportunity on the pre-sale, so that's why I was lucky enough to get the Sapphire box, so definitely well worth it. I have no intention of opening that. I'm just going to put it aside, keep it, and just kind of see what happens at some point. More than likely, we'll move it, but probably not in a rush to do so. All right, another pickup, Clearly Authentic 2020 Topps. This is a product that's pretty neat. I always enjoy it. You can buy some cool singles. It can be pretty tough to break. Broke a box and got a Jorge Soler. So a 2020 Topps Clearly Authentic Jorge Soler. Not a big card at all, not an expensive card. This is a blue parallel, serial numbered to 25, so it's pretty neat. Numbered to 25, the blue border certainly matches the Kansas City Royals uniforms well. And Soler had a breakout 2019 season where he was actually home run king. I think a lot of people probably won't remember that long term, but we'll see. We'll see how his career continues to evolve. I think he hit 41 home runs. He's a prospect for the Cubs for quite a while, and finally found his own. So, you could definitely do worse. There's a lot of pitchers. There's some amazing cards. I've seen some just killer cases, but you can't necessarily expect that every time. We got a pickup from JT, aka Triple Crown 24. Check out his eBay page. I believe it's Triple Crown 24. He has links to all his stuff over on his channel. So Triple Crown 24, fun YouTube channel, and great eBay store, grading group, and everything. Picked this up during a live sale. It's a 1951 Bowman Reproductions, and just looks awesome. $2, well worth it. Great shine, great looking image. So, type of card that I really enjoy. So, thrilled to pick that up. Thanks, JT. Got a few things here from Dave, Blue Jacket 66. Couple to add to the Great Phillies collection. So, Dave, appreciate that. Thank you. He had sent me a message, told me to keep an eye on the mailbox for a PWE. So, Dave sent this Robin Roberts. This is Baseball Legends 1981 Kramer Sports Productions. Cool looking card, which is signed, which I really appreciate. So thank you, Dave, for sending that my way. And then actually a couple Richie Ashburns that I did not have. This one's from 1961, 61 Post in the Cubs uniform. And then also 1963 Post in the Mets uniform. So two I did not have. So Dave, appreciate you hooking me up with those for the Richie Ashburn collection. Got a pickup from Nolan, Elite Co 3. Was just browsing his eBay page. It's one of those things from time to time. I'll take a look, see what he has. And just noticed this one at auction. Had it on my watch list. It's a Cole Hamels pink from 2019 Topps. Cole Hamels fan. Obviously watched him in Philadelphia for a very long time. Don't necessarily chase a lot of his stuff. Obviously I'll pick up a Phillies card from time to time, but just happened to notice it. It was cheap and I tossed a bid on it and ended up winning it for a ridiculously cheap price, like $1.50 or something. These pinks are really tough. Hamels, is not exactly a pure common. He's not highly sought after in the hobby, but this is a guy who, has an outside chance at 3,000 strikeouts. I think 2020 being a shortened year where at max you get 12 starts is going to, maybe hurt that chance quite a bit. But anyway, nice card. And I had asked Nolan about another card in a store from 1995 Select. It's certified mirror gold Ben Coates. Obviously, Ben Coates, not exactly a hobby darling, but this guy had a sensational career. He's an all-time Patriot. I believe he's in the Patriots Hall of Fame, and was just a ton of fun to watch. I remember watching him in the mid-'90s, catching passes from Drew Bledsoe. Had a great career. He was, an incredible tight end, kind of, forgotten a little bit with the emergence of today's tight end, some of the greats that we have in the game now that always catch a ton of passes. They didn't necessarily always catch passes, and obviously Rob Gronkowski as well kind of made him not someone you think about a lot, but this is a gorgeous card. The mirror golds are awesome looking, and that's a beautiful card. Nolan had it for $7 and was kind enough to just throw it in, which is, a really nice gesture. I think the Hamels might have even been free shipping or PWE shipping, and he definitely did not send it PWE. So Nolan, appreciate the hookup for the collection. We've got a pickup here from Project 2020. Project 2020, obviously kind of a crazy product that has had some incredible ups and some incredible downs, and it's quite a bit down right now. I mean, there's obviously a lot of people still enjoying it, but the secondary market has collapsed for a lot of the cards, and the print runs has dropped a lot as well. This is by Jacob Rochester. Pretty much have been picking up all of the Trouts. Did not pick up the first couple, but been picking up some since. So decent looking card. I don't know if I love the face on the card, but an interesting kind of different look. So Project 2020 Mike Trout. Then we've got a few cards from Dynamic Duels. Product Tops has done the last 3 years. I just picked up the Phillies, pretty cheap. It's very expensive. I think it's like $150 direct from Tops. It's like a 20 card set. You do get an autograph and a low number parallel, but picked up the Zach Wheeler, Jacob deGrom for the Phillies collection. Picked up the Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, so that's cool. Do collect Harper, do collect Trout, and obviously collect Phillies, so that was kind of a must-have. So cool looking card there. And then also picked up the Steve Carlton and Mike Schmidt, so that's pretty sweet for the Phillies collection. Those old school Phillies uniforms. So a lot of opportunities for Phillies in 2020 Dynamic Duels, so happy about that. Not something I typically do. I don't typically go out and buy team sets, but picked up a team set of 2020 Topps Finest, mostly because Didi Gregorius is from the extended set. He's a short print, and the guy had this listed super cheap. It was like $4, $3-4. So I mean, the Didi Gregorius should be like $5 to $10. They're pretty tough. I think they're 1 per box, so you only get about 8 per case, and there's 25 of them. So if you want to put together a set, they're tough. I mean, they probably, due to the lack of overall popularity, you can probably get them a lot cheaper than you should based on the cost of breaking, but thought it was a nice little pickup there. Continuing to kind of move up. This is from Clearly Authentic. It's a 1951 Topps Mini, numbered to 25, blue parallel of Rhys Hoskins. Not my favorite. I mean, 51 Topps is okay, but certainly not one of the most celebrated of sets, and I just think the autographs are not the best thing for Clearly Authentic for this product. The cards are small. I mean, this Hoskins isn't bad. The Bryce Harper, the Rafael Devers, a lot of them I've seen on eBay, they literally sign straight over their face because there's just not a lot of room to sign. But the Hoskins isn't bad, and, Reese stuff isn't all that expensive, so that's neat. We've got a couple Richie Allen pickups, a couple 1964 rookies. Guy had him listed as EX Mint Plus, so that means he estimates them as about a 6.5. We'll see. They are pretty clean, so I do think they should get Sixes, they are off center, obviously. Left to right, right to left, top to bottom. Corners and edges and stuff look pretty clean overall, but I've had a lot of fun picking up the Richie Allen rookies. These will probably go out to SGC, though PSA is always a possibility as well. But we'll see. I have a number of these out with PSA and SGC, so would love to get 6.5s. Would be pretty happy to just pull in 6s. And then you see right there, here's a big card that I've needed to pick up for a while. I do have one that's super beat up in my binder of my all-time Phillies team set, but it's the 1973 Topps rookie third baseman, Ron Cey, John Hilton, and of course Mike Schmidt. So obviously a card that's a must-have as a Phillies fan. Overall, looks pretty decent. I have been actually looking for an SGC 7 for a while and just didn't end up finding one that I was able to pull the trigger on, but I did pick up this PSA Near Mint 7. Obviously, it'd be great to have an 8 or a 9, but a 7 is suffice for me. 7 looks really good. And, I wanted a graded version of this card. Like I said, I have a beat-up one in the binder with my team sets, but definitely happy to finally have one slabbed. And then the final card to show off from this mail day is an SGC. It's a 1974 Topps Mike Schmidt. One of his great looking cards. Obviously looks excellent in the SGC slab. It's his first card where he's, featured by himself. So it's technically, obviously, a second-year card, but it's his first solo card. So, cool card. Really happy to pick that one up as well. One I was looking for and preferred in an SGC. I still like PSA, but I feel more comfortable, I think, buying slightly higher graded vintage stuff from SGC. And PSA, I'm fine with mid or low grade. Not that I won't pick up higher graded stuff from time to time, but I'm certainly not willing to pay the premium. So, pretty fun mail day. A lot of awesome stuff. Very happy to add all this stuff to the collection. Couple epic Schmidts that I saved for last. And then the Richie Allen rookies, which will be going off for grading shortly. Got some other modern Phillies. You got the Bowman Sapphire, and you got the cool pickups from fellow YouTubers. So comment down below. Let me know what you think of the pickups. I'm pretty thrilled with all this stuff. All fine additions to the collection. All fit the collection in different ways. So let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.